Good evening, class. Today for homework, you are studying standard algorithm. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we've learned how to solve two-digit multiplication using partial product and using the area model. But tonight for homework, you are studying or practicing how to solve two-digit multiplication using standard algorithm, okay? If you have your interactive notebooks at home, then you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, 5, and step 6 that you can follow along with if you took it home. If not, this tutorial should help you figure out how to get your steps in order. So we're going to take the expression 18 times 12, which is an expression that we solved today together in class. Okay, step 1 says we're going to write down the numbers on top of each other. The larger number always goes on top. Now that's just a rule of thumb, right? Because if we only had one digit in the ones place, we wouldn't want to write the 2 on top of 18. We'd want to write the 18 on top of 2, right? So that's just a rule of thumb in dealing with two-digit multiplication. Just write the larger number on top of the smaller number. Step 2 says multiply beginning with the numbers to your right. Well, depending on how many numbers you have or how many place values you have in your bottom number, you want to make sure that you start with this number to your right. So first we're going to deal with this 2 in the ones place. Step 3 says you're going to take your bottom number to the right and multiply by all of the digits in the top number. Well, we have 2 digits in the top number. We have an 8 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. So we're going to take this 2 and we're going to multiply it times 8. And we're going to multiply it times 1. 2 times 8 is 16. We're going to carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. Now, partial product says that we know what we just did, that we multiplied 2 times 8 and 2 times 10. So we just multiplied 2 times 18, which we now know equals 36. We did 2 and we did 18, which gives us 36. Now, since we're moving into the tens place, we're going to put a 0 here so that we're now writing numbers in our tens place. This 0, which is step 4, people know to add the 0, but not really necessarily knowing why. It's important that you understand that this is not 1 times 8 or 1 times 1, but that it is 10 times 8 and 10 times 10, because these ones are in the tens place, which hence is why we put our 0 here in step 4 so that we move over into the tens place value. Step 5 says you take the next digit in your bottom number, which is our number 1, and you multiplying all the digits in the top number. So we're going to take 10 times 8 and 10 times 10. But we're going to just use the 1 here. Since we've already placed our 0, we don't have to multiply 10 times 8 and 10 times 10. We now can just multiply 1 times 8, which we know is 8, and 1 times 1, which we know is 1. Add our fraction bar, a plus sign here. And what we know in partial product is we have now multiplied 10 times 18 is 180. Now we just simply add them together. Well, 6 and 0 is 6. 3 and 1, 11. 3 and 8 is 11. And 1 and 1 is 2. I always put a box around my number, which is really great for algebra. 216 is our answer. So tonight you are using standard algorithm to solve pages 39 and page 40 of your homework. Try as best as you can. And if you have any questions, I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night.